The most important to do in order to build a Sangha is to become the first element of the Sangha. A good, excellent element of the Sangha. We know that the Sangha is made only of non-Sangha elements. And we should look around to identify the non-Sangha elements and invite them over in order to create a Sangha. And we ourselves, the Sangha builder, should be the first element. So the most important thing is to breathe in mindfully, to enjoy our in-breath, to walk mindfully, and to try to do everything with love, compassion, become fresh, loving. And that is the beginning of a good Sangha. People look at you and they like to join the practice.
One, two. Johnny Ganja
They pop masters, Nekubi. Peace to the gods. Peace. Just laid back, posted with a focused meditation, thinking about all my current situations. Still trying to make it, still came a long way. Somewhat content, but still the G.O.D. never settled for less. Always represent with good intent. ESF still climbing, still inclining, still shining. As quick as many have came, is as quick as they all have left. Live honest with no regrets. As the sun sets, recline, sitting, chilling by the coastline. Whose world is this? The world is yours as well as mine. Let's strive for a better way of living. Let's strive for a better way of thinking. Think about the future and all the little children. With true love, I stay master building. Truly undescribable feeling I get do with this. Specializing in verses controlled by universal order. Law of the ordained. I've been sent here to unlock and break the chains off your brain. Break the chains off your brain. Break the chains off your brain. Break the chains off your brain.
I took a walk along the sea. Lost in thoughts of you and me.
Since day one, always a go-getter, for worse or better, with or without cheddar, with the Beretta, but always with your hands though. I do this for my people, Lord Park, courageous, fearless leader of the new school, never compromise, never switch up and commercialize, never sold my soul for fool's gold. Integrity, always intact, will never broken, ego always in check, show love and respect, and you will get it back. Exact facts, slap for a full pass, in the lab like a mad scientist, most high is the wisest. These days, unfortunately, not many MCs are nice. Remember my young G's life is priceless. As one is born, another is lifeless. It's like I grabbed the microphone with the philosopher's stone. My mental comfort zone is a cyclone within a terror dome. No matter how difficult shit gets, man up and own that shit. Give thanks and stay blessed. Stay blessed. Peace to the gods, death to all devils.
I took a walk along the sea. Lost in thoughts of you and me.
that y'all spitting raw, said it's not a thing. I put your top next to your bottom, I ain't even swing. Energy bring a deep thinker over commercial cats. From out the center, we in the bringing the city back. Out of the TBT, back to the AIE. But from the GOD, I know it's me, no mystery. Half of the old block, burning a new crop. I bust a Ross clock, portrait on the spot. Dine on the dead as your mind as a desert so dry. Define what letters, the mothership's ready, let's fly. Phoenix in the dragon's lap, balance out to bring it back. It's looking hella whack, y'all sounding hella weak. Most of them barely speak, just Moonies gone throughout the week. Most of them ever seen doing the things they swear to do. It's all a show within the flow, they're only scaring you. Mixing the dark track with Jimmy in the back. Taking the vibe low, then you're ready to go. Food fried, hair dyed with a lot of bass. Huge gut, fat butt, pimples on your face. Slow slaughter your daughters, a dummy on the pole. Hanging with demons for dollars, just they will sell their soul. Son with a gun, he run tons, they get funds. End up another that's undercover when drama's done. But it ain't never over, the devil doesn't sleep. We're just as hard doing my job, keep the youngins free. Number one is the seed, number two is the self. Without my body, the God, I'm healing up someone else. Better in old days, blinded by new ways. The elders hold hate, the youth them can't wait. Taking the whole place, snatching that power from out your pantry. Revealing skill to the children while you were busy dancing. Look from a real cipher, or from a real session. Sevenfold original soul is how we first stepped in. Doing shows, free flow, said it was from the essence. Cut from a cloth that's lost, we need to learn from. Before you go and be knowing and hold that forked tongue. Molly is for the body, don't put that in your body. Have you all groggly and wobbly just like an old soddy. Wrapped in covers with other brothers, the leg and play. Wait a minute, it ain't no women, y'all niggas. Yeah, they say lollipopping. I don't know what's going on. So we slice them, we cut them, free bougie.
My brothers and sisters.
Futurama, where you meet the future face to face. It's an experience you'll never forget, because the fantastic Futurama ride takes you into the future and makes you feel like you're there in outer space.
We'd like to welcome you to the funky side of town. This is the night we make everything alright. So sit tight and delight to the sounds that originate from this stage. It's not a premonition or a superstition that tells me you'll be wishing this show will never end.
Tefnu, Rashu Geb, the four elements, Tamu, Nefu Set, inhale, resurrect through breath, exhale, yeah, everything good I bless, just give me the fire, make me hit some good sets, make me light up the stove, I'm in, I cook no dead flesh, strictly fresh, vegetables charged with the sun's rays, vital, bingy man, I can't think blaze, bathe in the hot springs, meditate, my thoughts are clear like the waters, no waves on the lake, baptized in the moment, my head was submerged in the now, I found a way of quenching the thirst. Before my body returns to the earth, it seems a few lessons I need to learn first, but it's knowledge that can't be found in a book or a scroll. Understanding of the elements is wisdom untold. So when me jump, me open up me chakra. Me are the yogi and a rasta. The farmers they planting up the ganja, and we are bought it in a jalwa. So when me jump, me open up me chakra. We are the yogi and a rasta. The farmers they planting up the ganja, and we are bought it in a jalwa.
Quieres tener conocimiento del ser sin proteger elementales del existir. Miras hacia adentro y no soportas el vacío, no comprendes la infinitud del ser. Si la relación con agua, tierra, fuego, aire, éter es la enseñanza de todos mis ancestros. Hoy la misión es preservar estos saberes para que también pueda llegar a conocerte. No es meditar por meditar, es reconocer lo que eres en observación consciente. Ojos cerrados, ojo espiritual abierto, desarmando las construcciones de tu ego, la profundidad de tu templo, la sacralidad que reside en cada uno de tus centros. La disociación de la sociedad actual es tu pertenencia a este plano espiritual. Agua, tierra, fuego, aire, éter, naces, creces, mueres, naces de agua, creces en tierra, vives de aire, eres éter. Agua, tierra, fuego, aire, éter,
everywhere. Commune with the elements, renewed in the fellowship. Mushrooms on a mellow trip, up full and well equipped. My holy book is the flowing brook. The dirt, the holy ground, I connect barefoot. Feet in the soil, regal and royal. Breathing negative ions like a Tesla coil. I purify and sit at the fire pit with orange and violet flames of enlightenment. Absorbing sunbeams, dipping in hot springs. Immortal and unseen, meditatively looking. My heaviness, she took it. Smoking cushions in the bushes. G-force increases with circular breathing every morning and evening, in tune with the seasons.
See when me chop, me open up me chakra. We are the yogi and a rasta. The farmer me stay planting up the ganja, and we are bought it in a jalwa. See when me chop, me open up me chakra. We are the yogi and a rasta. The farmer me stay planting up the ganja, and we are bought it in a jalwa.
Agua, tierra, fuego, aire, éter, naces, creces, mueres, naces de agua, creces en tierra, vives de aire, eres éter. Agua, tierra, fuego, aire, éter, naces, creces, mueres, naces de agua, creces en tierra, vives de aire, eres éter.
Just murdered another prophet. To kill a mockingbird is philosophical. Only option is to stay locked and loaded. Peep the scene. Yellow taped up like a movie screen. Uzi rings out. He was martyred before he heard the scream. But never me and mine. I swear I died before they crossed the line. Copped the 9, Fox News said they shot him like 7 times. Heard he was wildin'. Drinking dark ice from a baby gallon. Anti-everything social from studying sacred knowledge off the hook. Scribbling rhymes up in his notebook. Writing conspiracy theories seriously on validity. Listening to bad brains. Felt the pain when his dad came. Archaic anarchist groups inspired to change his last name and make a difference. Crossing their line from innocence. Formulated 40 caliber militant. He ran into the courthouse aiming right at the judge. For false conviction, sheriff deputy filled him with slugs.
Yo, how to kill a prophet. They show you how to kill a prophet. How to kill a prophet. Yeah. America know how to kill a prophet. Yo, all he wanted to be was a soldier. Pistol back and rob him until he found Islam and decided to grow up. He's hurt so many people in just 18 years. He still gets a taste for blood, but he fights it with prayers. And murder ain't some easy shit to deal with. So to reconcile the childless mother, he finds young brothers to build with. And search for God ended within him. He tried church, but presented praising the image of Pope Alexander, the 4th son. Behind enemy lines like sword gun. He's taking heads off when the war comes. Stepped to the local PD, told him he wanted justice for the murder of his bigger cousin, and he was beefing into hell freezes. If the biggest shot of goes free, since slaves obey in silence, they say he need be under the scope of 6 feet. Deep within the ground, he knows who barely keeps a friend around. Prophets die martyrs and warriors keep the heat of loud. How to kill a prophet. They show you how to kill a prophet. How to kill a prophet. America know how to kill a prophet.
tattooed on my body, bloody naked chanting, ostracizing disembodied spirits, shits and phantoms. Om Vajra Sata hum, thunder from my diaphragm. Doors Vel Kalaya, slicing fire like the mind expands. Backwards me jihad and pausing, watching now their lives I grab. So their severed heads around my garland, carnage finds a man. Hardly righteous, dark and violent, art and science by my path, invoking Mahakala with the mantra, we will slice your crabs.
Alleviate predicaments, problems at the door. Left alone, precious poems, sentiments explore. Invoke thought, manifest forevermore. Spit it to the infinite, circular swarms of creative energy spawned from a spore. Biggest tree, mustard seed on the highest branch. Grim Odin's perched in his b-boy stance. Battle all contenders, a healthy romance.
Allegorically, I'm predatory in stories attacking self. The lower versus higher in a cipher where devices melt. Time will tell after arriving in hell. Shine revealed, I expel the dragons laughing frantically. I'm hard to kill.
Frozen rain, hard and still. Usually keep it calm and chill. Maneuver through the in-between. Conscious with armored will. The swords out the sheath swing. Decapitate behemoths. Then reattach the physical. Rise and shine like the phoenix.
Build with me a Philistine, just drilling holes in skulls for now. Trepanated breath will bless the glands and pass the sulfur round. Now I search the universe for Mercury to hold me down, hoping that her wings will scoop me up as I approach the ground. Nose is drowning evermore, no it's not a metaphor. My head was slowly filling, only leaking from these tired eyes and stifled by the ceiling. Up and away, now I'm severing the silver cord. Astral aviation to the records, baby, let's explore how we create the lectures pouring freely from the pine cone. Scripts we rip from cosmic fabrics, leave your fucking mind blown. Everyone will die alone, everyone will wear the blood of terror. Sun and life we zone out the suffering of the rest of the world, where you're stacking up your funny money, test 7 pearl. Now curled up in a whirlwind, spiraling through the bardos. Wish when you were living you'd have considered tomorrow.
I chant Akashik mantras, dissolving the sovereign. One foot on the precipice, the other's in the cauldron. Stirring the witch's brew, mixing up a solvent. Elixir, a strong solution to the problems that wait in the undertones. Proceed with caution, every step's a chess move. Meditate strategic, no love for the flunkies. Hating on my thesis. Creature out the Black Laguna holds different species. Fighters are like E.T., eating up the greasies. Unleashing the beastly sounds never ceasing. To amaze myself on my own demographic. Repeated at the rap seminar, now I'm batshit crazy, maybe. Point the camera, say cheese, gotta admit it. I've been really happy lately. For those that really know me, that's very fascinating. Hell nah, never let you little bastards phase me. I'm blazing, gorilla glue, so ideas stick to that crack in the matrix. Watch dimensions shift. Open up the multiverse and punch, what a trip. Shuffle like a deck of cards, Pangea slip. East becomes west now, north and south shifts. Then we wake up like nothing happened. Holy shit, then we wake up like nothing happened. Holy shit, what a trip.
Descended from Zion, my flesh is diamond, gemstone mining, breath of a lion, fresh aliveness, plus or minus, multiplier divided, the oneness united, that dumb shit is dying, you accustomed to lying, seeing one-sided, leaves you blinded, thoughts are binded, the inner eye lens opens up with the Aishans, job providing, the arc alignment, dark and light in the art of rhyming, graceful, violent, ultraviolence, unborn, timeless, core confiding, puffin' Hawaiian, pierced third eyelids with Shiva trident, never trying, I apply it, psych 'em out cause I'm psychic, awareness heightened, air suffices, appear as Christ despite despair and crisis.
Vishnu is trying to persuade the prince that he should do his duty, and to impress him takes on his multi-armed form and says, "Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds."
I spit with the force of the Hadron Collider, the dance of Nataraj, the photon smasher. My sword forged from iron, fire, and blood. Fire slugs at all you tired, spineless thugs. And smack that asshole grit off your fucking face. I break off poison figs and skin your snakes. In 7 celestial hallways and 9 celestial orders, where Catheric Sephiroth reside with undying immortals. And seraphim recite the names of the Metatron, mystic magi, the greatest archons, watcher of the 5th heaven, knowledge of the clouds, 1 trillion and I'm ventriloquist of the infinite now. I spit from the bilattice of the universal infinite. Embrace what you have, cause it can change in a sudden instant. I'm on the moon in a pressurized suit, trotting across it in some liquidized moon boots.
Vishnu is trying to persuade the prince that he should do his duty, and to impress him takes on his multi-armed form and says, "Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds."
Check it. Catastrophic topics of apocalypse, from tropics to metropolis. Brothers be praising the obelisk. It's obvious the ominous requires a bright light to be prominent in the darkness. Only mosaic that matters is the conscious. Awaken minds of the bronze tip. Arrowheads that read glyphs. Scary treads that breathe spliffs. Realize we still on slave ships called the continent. Stay away from the Pontius, scrawniest with the complex of Adonis and Herodotus. God's gift is knowing that you're flawed. Embrace the golden roasted as well as the oldest claw. I folded paws soon as I felt sawed. Scorned hearts morose and odd, but can't hide the scolded nod. A mask with the boldest scars, pouring jars of the token God's tears. Peers pour up the coldest beers and fear nothing when it comes to spears. Aboriginal women teaching me to face the darkest ears and pierce the jaded hearts with these broken gears. Stuck in reverse from past guilt. I can't rock with a man who doesn't stand still. Still trying to rehearse on these damn stilts. My fam kills, and by fam I meant fans and guilds of the highest order of brands of skill. I'm transient ill like gypsies filled with Spanish fly mixed with the bone meal in their oatmeal. I coax wills like most grills that crush coke seals into the throat gills. I broke feels when I spoke stills of negatives against these hope fields, but my dope yields crops of choke hills. Nutritional joke content labeled real. I'm the color of maple eels and the squalor of Rape O'Neal. I can't take those pills and I won't wear those heels, but I can flood your mind with rains of a pain that tilts your heart to the side of the maniac's view, like 4 rooms with pews lined with candles, enigmatic looms, weaving an image of erratic dooms, blooming primitive tunes until organic is all you spew. I might fall for you if you call me cute until I puke. All the demons in the ciphers I rebuke until they shoot. Speaking with Septuagint flutes in my tombs, exhume past exhibits, the evidence explicit. Those devils we trick them, remix them elixirs of absinthe type liquors. We lip down the bitters, flip the script that might lift her. Don't just sit and take a picture. These lines make up fixtures that hold flames in scriptures, like those caves by excerpts invented the verse and birth. The bird had taught the scoff at the burning copper. Don't see the coffins lined in cloth, running from the monsters underneath their plots. Summon heat bangers every time I talk. Herd animals walk on rocks and pop locks when a cop drops another soldier. No, it's not something I'm just supposed to get over. Yehovah birthed me in a Nova. 3 crack dealers worked her over with baking soda. Follow the brightest star in the park and there you are, panhandling in a jar. You got a Benz, I got a busket, but I must get a musket if I wanna thrust jets into the next motherfucker trying to touch it without permission slips. I'm less than quick, but not dumb enough to start some shit. Smart only makes waves if you're in a bitch, you're in a tiff. When your only angle is to get out of it. I'm proud that I'm the loudest skirt with cold brains in her soul veins, low main in her cold train, and propane in her lobes vein. I fold cranes when I'm lonesome, send kites to the wholesome town to feed the homeless, and heed advice from the man who don't rush, takes his time in the moment and grows up, knowing that the torment eventually blows up if we don't nurture both sides of hands we've been dealt. Seamen felt the wrath of Cthulhu's belt. Ahura's pelt smelted into Guru's realm. I melt films with soap bubbles, spiced in erotic throat guzzles till the befuddled rope cuddle in their puppet puddles of filth, dancing and fucking at will, reading the journals of John Smith covered in peanut butter on an anthill. God's watching us with a magnifying glass and a staunch will to Old Testament burners like Sodom's hills, fill krill with sulfur and radioactive spills. Have Cain stalk the earth till he found his fill of hookers and dirty fingers. My murky lingers, drowning the lotus, floating on a balance beam that can't even hold us. Papyrus with canvas reams and savage dreams, schemes, streams of cream beams, mean with teams of fiends, breed genes with toxic spleens. If they don't wash them greens, I watch them scream, but this is my only release. Have the nurse calling the priest as if they bothering me, while the first words is always peace. Stop following beast and carve your own path and wallow and weep. The hollowest peeps judging the scholar of me like a one-woman army. I'm all I can be. All I can be.
What do we have here? Look what the cat dragged in. Another disemboweled raven. Must have been ranting and raving. You yellow-bellied specimens are under a microscope. Remote control, praying to robotic gods. Feeling like I'm trapped in a reality TV show. Existence a giant hoax. They harvest your soul on a silver platter. Relinquishing the full dead presidents in a bomb shelter. Wishing for a living apocalypses to happen one after another. Extinguished and underlined definition of longevity within the time-lapse time of the proximity. Another form of spirit audacity. Talk the shank, forcefully taking back my leverage. Look, ma, no cuts. What do we have here? Anxiety and fear. Contents under pressure, a mixture of blood, mud, sweat, and tears. I guess he's gonna wrestle the devil right out of his head. Look what the cat dragged in. Another disemboweled raven, ranting and raving. Dismembered gelatinous innards exposed to skeleton. Strategically placed in a poised position. Encapsulated in carcinogen vapor. Plasticity veteran. Holding black umbrella switchblades. With the presence of quote-unquote normals. Rose from the grave. Sub-levels saying recognize real. Nobody cares. Resident and instantaneous. Accumulation of horrendous mutiny. Bent cerebellums foraging through a Rolodex of memories dissolved and accordingly past the scrimmage. The definition of drop dead gorgeous. Foraging through a Rolodex of memories dissolved and accordingly premonition of what it is to be. Past the scrimmage, the definition of drop dead gorgeous. God spelled backwards is dog. Remote control your way out of the room. God spelled backwards is dog. Remote control your way out of the room. God spelled backwards is dog. Look what we have here. Look at the cat dragged in. Another disemboweled raven. Must have been ranting and raving. Swear to dog, Ossifer. You need to get it together, get your head on straight. Can't even make sense of this gelatinous jellyfish on a peanut butter jelly sandwich. Force feed yourself your own vocal cord. Catapulted out of the massacre. Uncontrollable remote controlled heathens. 11 seconds away from relentlessly releasing the chain reaction, brain negligence, spewing alphabet soup. It was the fountain of youth, the fountain of the reptoid elderly folk. Conquer the mountains, my best friend is a ghost. My best friend is a ghost. Body snatching, clavicle insidious. Half man, platypus, plasma splatter. All over the coffin, coughing up carcinogen. Shit chatter like tarantula, mouth blabbering banter. Spiraling through an odyssey machine. Squirt guns for the LSD. Sometimes I get a little frustrated at times. My best friend is a ghost. Demoralizing existence, all formatted preconceived order, disorderly conduct. People are puppets. The gods you pray to are your puppeteers. Rock bottom sucks, don't it? Undertaking undertow, drowning in monotonous sticky autonomous. Protruding from out of the bulbous head of Beavis and Butthead. Once it slowly mold away at the sight of the disarray. Decayed image openly on display for the world to see. Where do you draw the line between dream and reality and cartoon? A little bit dilapidated and cascaded review. God spelled backwards is dog.
Would a madman have been as wise as this?
Here from the start, yeah, I know I missed a little bit. Breakdance, rapping, spray painted on your shit. Long before the iron, like Sabotage in the Montana 89 cents of now. Kansas, how we first got up. Kiwi, shoe polish, pilot, and a magnum. Caps from the cans in the store, we were stacking them. Bag them up, hit the door, going on a night mission. Spoke by that low on the phone, cause our moms listen. Yeah, man, you know that one spot by the highway. Yeah, the one we drove by, we seen, yeah, right by that freight truck right there. Yeah, man, that wall right over there, man. We gotta hit that up tonight, man. Think what it's gonna look like in the morning, man. We gonna be going to school, we gonna be wildin' out, man. Take them flicks, man, you know what I'm saying? We gonna do it up, man. What color should the outline be? Blue? Nah, red. Red? Blue? Man, we do both of them joints, man. First, didn't want us to be missing paint by the gulliest. Junkyard, train track, industrial ugliness. In the name of hip-hop, in it, and I'll never flop. Elements raise intelligence, its relevance has never stopped. Started popping locally, blew up globally. Ancestral in a rep, rock till it's over, B-boy gotta be. Many plan to fail to plan. Shell toast with a can of flat black in my hand. Yo, man, you know how we started up, you know what I'm saying? We running around, you know, got empty cans in the backpack. We got on shell toes, we got windbreaker pants. We just all elements in one, you know what I'm saying? Just super B-boy, you know what I mean? That's what it was, that's what it still is. We pass it down to the kids, cause this shit ain't over. Turn them.
With you for the next 30 minutes, taking no shorts in full effect. ENNECT.
Ladies and gentlemen, probably the hottest record on anybody's radio station.
Ein Regentropfen fiel in den Sand und verschwand. Ein Regentropfen fiel in den Sand und verschwand. Ein Regentropfen fiel in den Sand und verschwand. Oh yeah. Ein Same ging auf, wie von langer Hand geplant.
Ich seh den weiten Himmel in wolkenloser Pracht. Dieses dürre Land ist kein hoffnungsloser Fall, denn Techniken schaffen Veränderungen an vorderster Front. Kojoten heulen in der Nacht. Die Schale des Samens zerknackt. Wie Haremsdamen voller Schmacht sehnt sich der Trieb nach Nahrung im Schatten. Wüstenbegrünung, Fruchtbarkeitskult, wann? Oh holde Venus, kommen wir in den Genuss deiner Kraft. Wann finden wir das Idyll unserer Lagerstätte? Ein starker arabischer Rappe trägt mich durch die schwarzen Nächte. Seit der babylonische Zauber ins Zweistromland Einzug fand, ist der Feuergeist angekettet. Lasst mich sprechen, euch durch Worte über den Takt erretten. Ich singe Karawane, wabern als Vater Morgana, eiche den Cloudbuster, lasst es flauen wie Wasser.
Ein Regentropfen fiel in den Sand und verschwand. Ein Regentropfen fiel in den Sand und verschwand. Ein Regentropfen fiel in den Sand und verschwand. Ein Same ging auf, wie von langer Hand geplant. Ein Regentropfen fiel in den Sand und verschwand. Ein Regentropfen fiel in den Sand und verschwand. Ein Regentropfen fiel in den Sand und verschwand. Ein Same ging auf, wie von langer Hand geplant.
In Vergessenheit geraten, lange vor dieser Zeit wurde ein Same begraben, hält sich wacker bereit. Ich verdaue mich selbst, breche aus mir, werde ein Schmetterling mit Flügeln aus Esspapier. An mir verbiegen Messerklingen, es gibt so viele, die weit besser klingen, aber jeden Tag um Atem ringen. Wenn sie auf Hidden Tracks wie Vöglein singen, wird das sicher nicht sehr gern gesehen. Freund Blase, die haben dich am Nasenring und würden dich auch um die Ecke bringen. Komm, lass die Zukunft in den Sternen stehen und uns langsam auf sie zubewegen. Wir sind der Monsun, wir sind das Saatgut, wir sind das Ackerland, in dem der Samen eine Furche fand. Wir sind der Regen gegen Flächenbrand. Meine Gedanken sind der Humus für den Mutterboden, für dieses bitterkranke Vaterland.
Ein Regentropfen fiel in den Sand und verschwand. Ein Regentropfen fiel in den Sand und verschwand. Ein Regentropfen fiel in den Sand und verschwand. Ein Same ging auf, wie von langer Hand geplant. Ein Regentropfen fiel in den Sand und verschwand. Ein Regentropfen fiel in den Sand und verschwand. Ein Regentropfen fiel in den Sand und verschwand. Ein Same ging auf, wie von langer Hand geplant.
me, son, you do it to yourself. As these feudal moves to delve into cells, hell's realms develop and help they embellish the eloquence with selfish elements, compelling us to trail the dust of our construction. Where everywhere I look, I see the Buddha, true and living. It's true I mix traditions, but truth is not specific to anything but you and how you choose to sense it. Duality transcendent, the fallacies are shifted, veils lifted, pinch you awake. With passion and time, Gautama to save all beings. Introspection, insight, a life beyond the dream seems so far removed when we're stuck right in the center. Sunyata or Atma, it matters not a sliver. Amada, Kanji's lips are serving Rusto, fat black, past that fat cap. Watch my back, the beast is lurking. Freehand burners on your consciousness. Salam to gods and goddesses, we bomb this shit. Life is but a breath, a second stretch in the grand scheme. Walk the middle path, the simple practice is flashing. Within the individual, bridge to ritual chanting. Strip away the mental, we see emptiness dancing. Life is but a breath, a second stretch in the grand scheme. Walk the middle path, the simple practice is flashing. Within the individual, bridge to ritual chanting. Strip away the mental, we see emptiness dancing.
Your life is unique, your life is your own. No one can tell you how to seek or tell you how to grow. I walk along a simple line of intellect and consciousness, and that's bliss, not ignorance. Trolling on the lands of planned derelicts or the caste schemes that deem my means meaningless. Seeding less and profiting more, feeding less and conquering more. I'm here to settle the score and blast back those who peddle the lure of the fast track. I make fat tracks, but it's so much more than that. Flashback to 20 years back, I was just a young and homeless in a park, living with a backpack. Don't know what's better, being awake or asleep, but I could never go back to being fake with the sheep. I guess I'll just continue to stroll along my path, hoping that all that I ask will be answered by my last gasp. Grasping at the concepts of being an individual, still learning, always a student, remaining livid, Joe. Building with my brother Ben Soze of the spiritual. Enjoy the imagery, speaking symbols like a sigil. Riddle me this, if conflict didn't exist, would we still need justice? Would life without money be stressless? I guess we'll never know the real sequence, but be blessed and enjoy the breaths that you have left.
Life is but a breath, a second stretch in the grand scheme. Walk the middle path, the simple practice is flashing. Within the individual, bridge to ritual chanting. Strip away the mental, we see emptiness dancing. Your life is but a breath, a second stretch in the grand scheme. Walk the middle path, the simple practice is flashing. Within the individual, bridge to ritual chanting. Strip away the mental, we see emptiness dancing.
Just take your time, universal truth is hard to find. Insight is yours.
Brought it back from the moment you hear it, yeah, it's from the spirit. Anytime that we give it, yeah, you know it's different. Whenever you get near it, you feel the rhythm. What? You feel the rhythm, yeah, you feel the rhythm. From the moment you hear it, yeah, it's from the spirit. Anytime that we give it, give it, give it, give it. Anytime that we give it, anytime that you feel it, y'all niggas get nippin'. Send this vibing with spirit bullets out from the crown to your roots in the ground. Cause many niggas around, bringing similar sounds, and all of them want it now. Not knowing you gotta get growing, you're showing you're really lonely. And after any, you're only lap dogging to get you going. Coattailing, hailing, and moaning. Aaron, the one and only, even Yakub couldn't clone me. Baby, up in the 80s, 1995 saved me. Dancing, rapping, and spraying hip-hop's the culture that made me. Audio with some visuals, yet do one thing. Eggs within my basket, been master, cause I'm a king. Riding this 30 boulder, self-soldier still on the scene. Repel negative beings, so blacker than tourmaline. Up out of my mama through Papa Via with manifest. Flying over your drama through prana, focusing on my breath. Melanated, soul activated, only consume the best. Why you with the rest? And they don't want to. DT, from the moment you hear it, yeah, it's from the spirit. Anytime that we give it, yeah, you know it's different. Whenever you get near it, you feel the rhythm, yeah, you feel the rhythm, they feel the rhythm. From the moment you hear it, it's from the spirit. Anytime that we give it, yeah, you know it's different. Whenever you get near it, you feel the rhythm, yeah, you feel the rhythm, they feel the rhythm.
The world is very different now.
Different now, different now, different now.
The world is very different now.
Different now, different now, different now.
Listen, I never thought I'd see the day when the game would be this goddamn lame, they aim and squeeze. Wanna be let a nigga know we beef, and now I'm overheated cause society caged the beast. That's Western philosophical, homie, we got a motto with mono, that's eye for eye. Put it on the seven, just open the heavens whenever they pull a weapon, react. This live or die, and I ain't ready to go. Demigod, everybody gotta get a death flag inside. Though they Vivian, the winner, the society. We're being flagged as a crime, so they treat you bad. I got my hand on my nine, if you wanna be on a ride, it would not be televised, cause I'm like hella rises. Folks all on the Hillary rise, we still buying these ill lies. I thought you niggas knew a real lies, but the real lie. Now, look what they did. What the hell is OGs dressing like they kids, huh? Here reality killing me, how do we be living the family? Sadly, the villain gotta evolve, cause the ones that stay gotta be everybody daddy. And y'all rocking women's panties. Dang. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Get up, get up, get up, get up. Stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
And don't you want to wake up? And don't you want to wake up? And don't you want to wake up?
Stand the fuck up. I'm a spasmatic. I'm telling jokes about crack addicts. What's sweeter than the bitterness of my sweated nut package? Smacking ass cheeks, pulling hair and choking hoes. Collect your severance pay after she check this microphone. Head to toe inside and out. She just creamed the panties out. Lift the weight of my city. And ain't no D-boy fucking with me. Pulling pranks on skates. Dipping off them gas tanks. Fill them up to the brim. And they got me full again. Staying out in all these hot spots. Where they keep them a cop watch. Surrounded by deadly sins. Angel wings is in the wind. Sipping tears in all my beers. Black bullet just appeared. Real the beef and get it said. One reason I don't stare. I don't know where the hell I'm going. Don't worry about none of these rappers on the block and I'm free flowing. Everybody gon' know it. Pulling cards off the dealer. Selling upper hand to the bidder. No chicken tenders, so all y'all quit catching them feelings.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Get up, get up, get up, get up. Stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
And don't you want to wake up? And don't you want to wake up? And don't you want to wake up?
Stand the fuck up. Wake up, alarm. Telling me to take the bombs. I smell the snake from me on. Make no mistake, it's always on. I'm on one. Sorry, I lied, man. I'm on 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, man. I'm on my grind, man. Rosetta Stoner when I rhyme, man. Cool as a polar bear every line. Hot as a solar flare every time. I'm on my shine like a black Cadillac on the slab. Up and down cruise a 55. Smell like pad, no one-time trouble behind. Watch you never stop on the dime. I'm on 10 times 10 plus 1. Find the sum. I'm on 10 times 10 plus 1. Hit this song. This, that, advocates, that automatic classic shit. No matter how you add it or subtract it. Yeah, we the realest in the building. How you feeling? We the realest in the building. Watch it shine brilliant. We the realest in the building. How you feeling, nigga? We the realest. How you living? It's time. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Get up, get up, get up. Stand up, stand up, stand up. So wake up, wake up, wake up.
And don't you want to wake up? And don't you want
gun, slam it in your chest piece, pow. But my Anunnaki powers stops the bullet on impact. Watch a projectile rotate, trapped by my gravitational pull. Dark matter in dead space. At 3:33 a.m., I feed owls, eyes windows to the soul, staring at the blood moon, fool. Catch me coming down on a 3-mile high tidal wave. There is no escape. Embrace your fate. Divine wind, eternal soul fire comes from within. Planet X, planet destructor, the destroyer of worlds. Apakalypse, Viticus, some dead-ass serious sages blast optic lasers. Monatomic gold kills the old ancient process. Pick salt from the Himalayas gave power to the alien soothsayers. The Black Knight satellite has been in our orbit for over 12,000 years. Was it the Atlanteans or the Mantis race? Once you start, there is no forfeit. Portions of weak brain matter aborted out of skull caps. Still I write rhymes in the pitch black triple darkness of the abyss. Kiss the devil, bless a beautiful reptilian goddess with a French kiss. Then I bite off her forked tongue. Young, immortal, restless. Never stop the forward march. Illuminati matrix, all sparks. Big crunch, when all time will never stop. Sun explodes, forming black holes. Paradox, when Pandora's box opens up, all you mortals are fucked in major ways. Major pain for days. 3 days of darkness, when the dwarf star and Nibiru block out the sun. False prophets run, when the gods come back. Humanity is lost, time to purge and cleanse the land of the human virus. I time travel through the void with the golden wings of Osiris. Writing my scripts on papyrus. Prometheus, bless you with blue flames. 3,600 years ago, it was total anarchy when the Anunnaki came to proclaim the god body genetic strains. To some, the truth may be a bit too extreme, bizarre, and way fucking strange.
I can feel the pressure building and feeling is still with ether. A body once built from mineral dissipates. Nice to meet you. Release of all secret teachings. The veil is lifting its see-through. I'm even receiving paper and eating grateful by legal means. Peace to every single being seeking, reaching for their dreams. A piece of pie is nice to eat. You reach inside, you find a feast. A quietly inspired mind designs the finest rhymes and reasons. Wish you would, but hope you don't. I got a knife for all you demons. Shedding off the deadly claws. Your petty pawns will fall to pieces. All to each his own though. All the sheep were stones thrown from lobbying and marketing and frolicking and polo. When masses march in unison, I'll probably go solo. Don't follow me, the Sangha leads. All prophecies a no-go. Pardon me, I throw blows. Akashik is my dojo. Watch y'all flocking with the dodo. Broke the patterns of Pythagorean schools. We're now in session. From SOS to acumen, back to Saturn progression. Refreshing the flesh with blessings of higher self-resurrection. And finally finding I and I thriving with self-direction. Aligning with 777s and rising up with the brethren. We're mighty when we're connected. My aching like's effervescent to fight with the insurrection. Society is infected with distractions and lethargia. Generally genuflected, belly crawling like larva. Mental golly with pharma, disregard Magna Carta. Arrows pierce the consciousness, the archery of Mara. Carve them up a planet Lotus in open land of the oceans to slowly expand the focus. Shoot our shot, the chakras rolling, and every man is a soldier. Heaves his hands overflowing. The peaceful warriors are growing, all knowing and holding down each and every community. Boots are upon the ground. Now watch the water get drinking. The neurotoxins are leaking from your sink. Unseen assailants, surveillance is steady peeping. Who's that peeking in my window? The CEO in your endo. The CIA is seeing your info. Secular novus ordo. Your source assorted forces have furthered the protocols. Now no one wants to hold the ball. So much for the rule of law, the root of all the fuckery, the source of all the suffering. Luckily it's undone by love, but sometimes guns must bust for freedom. One time's fucking hungry, leaving bodies in the streets is bleeding. Our media outlets are bringing about a devious shrouded a vision, a cloud. Already remedial vision and wow, we bicker like children on gender and skin. They grin and fulfill their agendas. Intuition get in this, pay attention and twist off the top. Watch the fucking pressure drop. Pressure drop, drop.
guessing the dignity that my enemies off of my necklace. Forever finesse and I'm looking, I'm guessing the dignity that my enemies off of my necklace. Parameter, radical parameter, splatter, measuring bullet wound diameter, translucent, transmittering, blabbering banter, carbon dated, carbonated bloodstreams, overflowing over the current state of rough streets. Flush, please, no spleen, blinded king ideology. Squeeze a little bit of that lemon into the center of your retina, screaming turquoise, bloody murder. I bet you the 24 cat red bullet will touch your splatter. Don't die to dad's mongoloid, try that whippersnapper. It was leaking dark, remove fluid, I'm using it looking clueless. Aluminum spoonfuls of rudeness. Foreclosure with the undisclosed closure brochure. Chinese water torture, telekinetic projectile vomit, sniper rifle objective. Goosebumps rising off of the surface of your skin. With some remnants of tranquilized eloquence. I guess the know-it-all knew nothing at all. Compelled by the definition of what it was to be a god. Mock-up, double entendre, robot, cardiovascular, vehicular manslaughter is fantasy in an alleyway. It's already doomsday at noon, man. Forever finessing, leaving them hella jelly. Looking like the enemy's beginning to sense the tension. Pull back the hammer, the recoil snap your wrist. Behind a double dip, venomous bullet aimed at your butt mullet. Forever finessing, I'm moving against and I'm taking the teeth of my enemies off of my necklace. Forever finessing, I'm moving against and I'm taking the teeth of my enemies off of my necklace. Death to all the tyrannical tyrant science behind the mask blinding of an entire nation. Oblivious, oblivion, obnoxiously unconscious, soul tainted black as obsidian, branded like a dollar sign, mark of the beast, mountain goat with a horn deformity, melting into the couch of a buddy got an ugly side, hovered by like butterflies, straight out of Babylon, farther in the sky. Like Whaley said, I'm underneath water, breathing without an oxygen tank, looking nonchalant, hot box in my cockpit, unaware of which dimension I just stepped in. Picked up a couple of tools of the trade along the way. Right on, that's what's up. Impact of a neighborhood, watching me, watching the neighborhood watch, watching them, watching me, watching the neighborhood watch. Looking down at my watch, watch yourself decay. Panoramic view of another day. What's the sick world coming to? Congratulations, you're all sheep now. There goes the neighborhood. Strawberries grow in the field where the Beatles play. We was living off of the uncommon sixth sensory. Gut feeling memories molding the shape of manifest destiny. My shadow standing next to me. Repercussion repertoire, moth holes in my socks when I march. The eyes of raw, inscribed on my skull, involved, dissolve on the asphalt. Institutionalized, street intelligent, rebellious and hopeless. Silicon venomous, hissing, flipping my tongue as if my game was venomous. Brain cell massacres of a million dead knocks in abandoned parking lots. Bloody nose, colored eyeballs, soul lit. There goes the neighborhood. Implosion of the subculture, vulture, waltzing around, severing seven dead Nephilim skeleton tendons, bending crescent moons into a Cheshire cat frowny face. Dance with the dead, dollar signs in your snake eyes. Off with your go ahead. You look like you need a hug. Right in the back of a wooded mammoth, a comet head. Mind, body, and soul is your own personal palace. Decimate everything in your wake. Asteroid shakes, the earthquakes, fate, iridescent memory shifting remnants of your brain waves. I'm no preacher, just a common man with an open mind, making every moment count. Slow bleeder, walking through the graveyard of blown speakers. Left the cipher contaminated, contained contagion. Conclusively, all MCs left with fevers.
Forest of a mic riddle dwindling away. Sitting Shikantaza vision Gaza cosmic rays. Sprayed across a quantum soup responsible for gazes flipped, introverting instantly. Assimilating Himalayan landscapes with intensity. This energetic symphony is whittling at naughty saris dancing in the distances. I'm transmutating ignorance, but bliss is just the simplest of figurative sentiments. I'm finished with the novelty. The fantasy is obvious. Theology, the sloppiest of solvencies. Apologies for nothing. Alley-oop your front, please stop fucking with my slumber. Something lovely's been occurring. Wonderment sent asunder, and the other shit is burning. In dying I am learning, I am earning merit fervently. Words are chosen carefully and lifted off my vertebrae with pray to loca urgency. Samantha Badra serpents be as black as night encircling. My verse is ophiuchus on the level perpendicular to fixtures of the proven. I am crafting up the blueprints used to redirect the foolish, but they can do this shit themselves. Same as me and you, develop pedaling but motionless fledglings with the openness to minds and hearts to boot. Initiates respectively with high regards for truth. I discarding gloom, dancing in abandoned pastures under harvest moon. My microphone, my brush awareness, all my artist tools. It's dismal, it's hopeless, it's so dark I'm broken. I can't seem to focus, this shit just makes no sense. Still swimming through doldrums alone, there is no one, but still I keep going, cause this is what growth is. It's dismal, it's hopeless, it's so dark I'm broken. I can't seem to focus, this shit just makes no sense. Still swimming through doldrums alone, there is no one, but still I keep going, cause this is what growth is. Countless fucking years I've lost, tossed away without a thought. Of cost has got me stumbling, just can't help but wonder if another split decision might have switched up how I'm living in the present moment. And would I want it different if shit could be atoned for? No more this and no more wisdom gained for lessons learned. Stranger blessings, stranger curses, stranger's faces mirror blurred up, uncertain of the circumstances, swerving in a perfect path of imperfections. Curious, it's clear I'm not the sturdiest, but worries just like guilt. Useless fucking obstacles we place upon ourselves. To hell with all this needlessness, irrelevant and meaningless. I know I'll find my teacher cause he hides inside my grievances. I'm seeing shit for what it is and cleaning off these muddy lenses. Self-deception fucking ended. Love to send a kite to all who suffer in a summer wind and give some thanks and wish away on Sentimani. Every day is not Ananda, every sadhana is not Samadhi. Got me, this body is a dying vessel wrestling its shadows. No matter what we do in life, the flesh will be unraveled. No lesson, just the facts, so do the math along your travels. It's dismal, it's hopeless, it's so dark I'm broken. I can't seem to focus, this shit just makes no sense. Still swimming through doldrums alone, there is no one, but still I keep going, cause this is what growth is. It's dismal, it's hopeless, it's so dark I'm broken. I can't seem to focus, this shit just makes no sense. Still swimming through doldrums alone, there is no one, but still I keep going, cause this is what growth is. It's dismal, it's hopeless, it's so dark I'm broken. I can't seem to focus, this shit just makes no sense. Still swimming through doldrums alone, there is no one, but still I keep going, cause this is what growth is. Growth is.
First things gotta exist. You need your sheer bliss. Your bliss. Sing with Tibetan monks for months. From the great universe, from the moon to the earth, then from the womb to the nurse. Room for the hearse, tiny room in the church, till you finally consumed in the dirt. Your name on the tomb, but you was in tune, so you reversed. From the tomb to the dirt, you morph back on your shirt. Hop out of the hearse, back to the nurse. Now you're in the womb before your birth. The moon craters, tomb raiders, true sayers, shoot lasers. Draw from the ocean, earth equators. Who's greater? The lesser light. Meteorite, birthright, fluorite, absorb night. Witches ride booms before. Bright aura, owls spread the wing before it. See it in the orbits, like the orb lit. See the Taurus, the pyramids on the crust. We all made from stardust. The God touch, bars thrust. 700 moons in the galaxy's womb.
It's that ancient knowledge of a sacred goddess, matron, naked, laced in promise of a faithful harvest. From the spell, the blood rush to be embraced by comets. She built the love cup so we can embrace the progress. Tasteful bodice, enticing, graceful sonnets. The Luna caused the tuna to speak race lagunas. Kahuna, Chantalina, tune and bright some sooner. Late boomers feeling blessed, assume the night of suitors. Tomb bulging with the light, illuminate the pewter. Replace the moon with space, eliminate the future. The craters like the sutures, disintegrate computers. Scars of contact, placed by bomb scat. Meteors in space, debris, the moon dust erased. Decrees, placed by humans of 33rd degrees. Blood holy land sprung out the Dead Sea. The purity of the glow that penetrates the breeze. Plant seeds to erase disease and irrigate the trees. Staking claims to her skin like they own my kin. Put a base on a ribbon, then face the sun's twin. Natural satellite that attracts the sun's grin. Reflect peace, love, and light attached to young men. Perform rituals at the altar, extract sacrifice. Drawing down the moon, the young women pass the rites. It'll pass tonight to rise when night falls. In the croon of all bright calls, shine the room to light falls. 100 plus moons in the solar system, yet she's the only one gifted to ignite the wisdom. Room swelling with the vision, groomed with the night's mission. Enhancing the tradition, balancing the earth's riches.
The universe is not in time and space. You're being created right now for a purpose. The things that you did was that's your degree. It's your degree to teach others. In other words, you can't tell me to stop drinking if you ain't drinking. You can't tell me to leave these women alone if you wasn't at the strip club yourself. You can't tell me, you can't guide me unless you walk the path. You're telling me. You can't tell me, oh, prison, don't go to jail, young man, and all you did was live in the suburbs. No, it doesn't even work with the heart like that. Most people really listen to the person who's walked their path.
I hate my life, who wants it? The wages of your sin is death, so learn your economics. Ironic, cause karma is God's assassin. Karma is God's assassin. Revenge of the slave. Revenge of the slave. Revenge of the slave. Revenge of the slave. The moon waxed, I was out maxing on some boom bap. Blounded in the living room, sipping the amber old dudes. Burning Copeland sage, pen tapping an empty page. Being storming for days, I'll brainstorm cycle like dormant bass. Damn it, I need rest, time to ease back. I'm mad gassy from old dudes and Pepsi. Plus I think I need a weed now. The second I went night-night, I was awakened by a woman's voice speaking from behind a bright light. My eyes beheld the beauty of one divine and yet finite. Still I wish I would have stopped at blunt 9 in hindsight. She hugged me with love unconceivable, kissed me on the third eye. Put her finger to my lips and her eyes went lecherous white. I stepped in the light, she revealed her plight and that she was my great-great-great-grandmother Mariah. I wept bitterly, sniffing, relighting my piff and epiphany. Her spirit whispered, avenge me. That's when she entered me. I hate my life, who wants it? The wages of your sin is death, so learn your economics. Ironic, cause karma is God's assassin. Karma is God's assassin. Revenge of the slave. Revenge of the slave. Revenge of the slave. Revenge of the slave. So I started killing crackers like a chili eating contest. Post-traumatic slave syndrome, nah, it's something worse than that. Bloodthirsty, emerge merciless like horny fat bitches. Mad cause yet he won't give him dibs on his dick sandwich. Real life, my soul grew enormous with spite. Drinking and driving, killed a cop named Bizarre on his bike. And thank God Frank Strive got his ass to the Dodge. Karma got him pulling his minivan out the garage. I feel like Matulu, the prophet Nhat, turned to run a new school. I miss my rap career, but I can't live the way I used to. I travel when the moonlight rises with mad disguises. Wall Street, my bailout is to yell out, get the hell out. Then we all go, pour the L out. Big shot me, I fell laughing, put up my shirt and revealed the tab bomb taped up to my vest. 3 more seconds, the pig shot me up in the head. What? I hate my life, who wants it? The wages of your sin is death, so learn your economics. Ironic, cause karma is God's assassin. Karma is God's assassin. Revenge of the slave. Revenge of the slave. Revenge of the slave. Revenge of the slave. I thought I'd be greeted in the heavenly Eden. Black is all I'm seeing, this the essence. No rivers flowing under green pastures. no questions, just answers. But all peace, no stressing. Yo, I feel Mariah present.
What have you done? Any man can die for a cause. You should have been the type to live.
But yo, I mash the devils, slash devils, blast devils.
No, don't you see they made you an even blacker devil? For you I mourn, your spirit is torn.
But you asked me to avenge you.
Yeah, but I ain't saying the vengeance is yours. Death is a mercy you don't deserve. I'm sending you back.
In the flash, I was at the spot, maxing this a boom bath. I need rest, time to ease back. I'm mad gassy from so much on dueling Pepsi. Plus, I think I need a weed nap. Open my eyes to face a lonely cell. Goat man and Kalipssus with rocket-launchers, surrounded, burning flesh smell. Fallen seeds of Isaac and Ishmael. All races and colors are unified in this hell.
Yo, Haez, what up, man? Don't pass me that beer. What up? We're gonna do this. We're gonna kill the future. Here we go.
King Cat Canadian motifs of big fractally. The union of opposites in the mystic philosophy of the trans-historical antinomian.
Can't seem to shift shape in the right position. I was finding the decision. Dystopia city and it was in flames. Anything's right now, it was divided. Trifecta triple, Cornelius, Cornwallis, Cornea, pastime, eye patch, weaponry choice, pliers to pull eyeballs out. Beastie heathen listening to Helena. The misfits are dancing, nothing left to believe in, leaning like a promethazine demon in a sequence of a malevolent, maleficent Jezebelian fetishes. It was a ghostly, ghastly being. I was standing in the back of the car watching Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Ghost riding a hoopty convertible, blowing the herb smoke in the air. It was dystrophy, epitome of infamy. It was past life, prime time. It was the epitome of infamy. Look aside my mind, it was the epitome of infamy. It's like a dystopian city. I can't see straight through the snow street. Can't walk straight, even just a little too faded with a jaded glare. Off my Cornelius pulling up.
Violation of manifestations of extra-dimensional experience.
I've been peering through beer goggles, thick as 40 bottle bottoms, calling up golems from rotten columns, from Gnostic gospel novels, frolic with Molech groveling, swallowing top models as offerings, chin nods to Solomon's gods, Padawans of Babylon, paths atop the head, and set the table for a banquet, the vanquish, pray to local parade, shit, call Peter Bacon, the bait lift his weights, and I'm a one-man standing ovation, shape shifting like AWOL, styrofoam and biodiesel, napalm, alert, orange, agent, spray all, down on you like Mekong, Delta, vomit, gefilte fish on sinus, parasites, nullify on your paradise. Shit ain't random, I'm not finished. This anthem anarchistic, smash you back in the pit with crass and the misfits. Laughing at rappers, bragging about packing a biscuit. Fantasy land crowds wouldn't last a minute in a battle with bitches. And keep that faggot shit to a minimum. I can anti a problem dance with minute shit. Get it how you live it, watch you live it. God is a fiction like your grandpa's little kid religion. Entering the pissing contest. What I got next, like Chris, text you a bar threat from a Weatherman basement. Go ahead, I dare you to say shit. Take a shit in your security blanket, lay on a naked, waiting for you to come home from church bingo. Then buy a con Dios amigo, to each his own. I barely leave my throne to feed, so please leave me alone. I'll eat your screens and roast your phones. From time to time, my reason seems to go, and no one knows why.
The thrill, the crowd decided they're a long time ago. Now they're parasite controlling, remote controlling your little corpse all over the place. Surprise envy placement, mullet trauma. You can bite the bullet drama. Hot garbage, flesh wound salsa.
The karma will melt off your motherfucking hands. You either wanna burn things or blow them up. And these shackles are made out of paper cups. You talk a little slower, heat up a little colder. Here's some super glue for your jetpack. Kids, don't forget doomsday is family time. The day after we die is when we climb.
There's multiple recordings playing at the same time.
Yeah, we'll make the putrid die. Yeah, we'll make the putrid die. We'll make the putrid die. We'll make the putrid die. Yeah, we'll make the putrid die. We'll make the putrid die. Yeah, we'll make the putrid die. We'll make the putrid die. Yeah, we'll make the putrid die.
We'll make the putrid die, yeah, yeah. We'll make the putrid die. We'll make the putrid die.